That's fair. It is a very movie-like experience to watch. No, I think it was $40 actually. It might have been 50, maybe 50. Let me look at it again. Well, yeah, it's $49.99.
Once, a very important statue fell to pieces, and an entire village perished because it wouldn't
I'm just
put
in
the
love with the
statue
game.
back together again.
I'm just in love, bro.
I mean, I was in love with the first one when it came out in 2013. Love with the game, you know. I played the original when it came out 2013. Before I got it, it wasn't like right when it came out. I got it like after it had been out for like maybe a few months, and I watched PewDiePie play it. And then I was like, oh shit, this game is awesome. And I started playing it. Then it had a fucking multiplayer. That shit was crazy. I've never played Until Dawn, but I loved Beyond Two Souls, and I want to play the rest of the Walking Dead Telltale series. Um, I don't think it's the same guy. It's the same guy. Yeah, but I don't. Is it? It is the same director. I know it's made by the same people who made Heavy Rain. I think Until Dawn is also made by the same people who made Heavy Rain. Maybe I'm mistaken on that. Yeah, back when he was Ellen Page,
My God, that's
and that
fucking
it's
insane.
believed that her likeness was stolen for Ellie in the first game, which it does look very similar. But I don't think that lawsuit ever panned out. Right. But I think they blurred it or something. I forget what they did. It was like I forget what they did. Yeah. I really like that actor though.
Skeletons. Now this I can handle.
No, yeah, honestly, the only thing that I've seen was like they were transitioning during the Umbrella Academy, and I saw that. But other than that, I haven't seen any of their newer stuff. I have no idea what they're in. I actually don't even know what he looks like. No. In years dungeon.
Explain to me why you would make lower cabinets and not upper cabinets that
Verbiage.
You're gonna make messes on the counter and they go down, and the pressure will float.
No use.
The biggest mistake
Yes.
you'll make as screen shadows is no pay.
I'm guessing she hasn't had company in a while. Coming in hot. I don't get it. Ringworm's powerful enough to conjure a frozen realm in the middle of the desert. Why toy with us?
I think it's part and parcel of being an archmage, unfortunately. Maybe she's trying to teach us something.
Yeah, the headless, disemboweled statue. I was afraid you'd say that.
It's probably connected to that village Ringrim mentioned, so keep that in mind, darling.
So there's a perfectly good reason she lopped off the head and the hand?
It's even missing its heart. See the open chest cavity? Let's take another look at that book of yours. There once stood a village protected by a statue. It kept the air crisp, the land fertile, and the people safe. For a time, the village prospered. For a time, there was the thought that the winter would never come. But then the statue shattered, and winter did come. and the village could not make a decision to save itself. It looks like she wants us to know this story, so I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. First things first, let's get those statue pieces.
Keep your eyes open. Nothing about this place feels right.
So, some chance that you think, oh, maybe get more words you made. Just do some save stuff. Again, and then load that save and get people versions.
It was called something Europa.
My friend Dakota plays.
So you get back to your hard animation.
I forget, he bought it for me. There's like Hearts of Iron. There's AOE. AOE. I'm just, I can't think of what this game is called. Age of Empires. I think he bought me that. He's big into like games like that.
Assassin's 2. Just open it. See, he's inside that new side. Assassinate them. Some of the elites, some of the elites.
Some of the only films that I really fuck with are like racist films.
No. Why would I do that? No. I just uncolored my door. I don't remember what it was on either. Shit.
Not like this.
Like it's not. Sorry, my little webcam thing is. Stop it. Okay. I'll just roll for the Christian.
Miles ahead.
Joe, you didn't say anything about the picture.
I mean, what you want me to say? It's a booby.
I mean, you could rate it.
I already rated booby.
Hey,
But maybe they changed.
It does look good, bro. Is that what you want me to say?
Yes, just type me up. Okay.
It's giving titty.
weren't you?
Not this time.
This is cracking me up. Hang on. Hold on.
He's the booby inspector.
I'm sorry that all these men are dogs, Haley.
Hurry up.
We won't leave you out. Okay.
Did you say pussy cake?
Hey,
If it was a cake,
That would be a crazy
it'd be
cake.
an ice cream cake.
Oh no.
give me a rice cake.
Oh no, I'm scared. Okay. Mistakes were made. I thought I could hide. They didn't let me.
I'm cracking up.
Got that motherfucker.
If you guys watching this video till the end, thank you to our members of this work channel. My name is Noza. You have a great day. Let the first thing that has been sent this update and some nice quality live features. Bug fixes. It's like
Just like the good old days.
That's done. What is hard?
I saved 0 amount of space for rooms in this house. I'm so stressed.
Make better choices.
Solid advice.
That's done. Child play.
Oh, by the way, I saw a clicker earlier that had a penis. Oh, and this one's got boobies.
Oh, what? What?
Oh, what?
I took a screenshot of it.
Oh.
Clicker penis.
Okay.
What do you think I did? What do you think I said?
No, I heard you say clicker, but for some reason I was thinking remote.
Oh, that game.
Like you were accusing me of something.
I never know what. I'm literally just searching for you like a kid searching for their parent in a huge supermarket. I'm just like, Bridget. You were mad at me?
I'm assuming that means like no rewards.
Joe, I cannot stress to you how many times he like revived me and like helped me up. It was to the point where I was like, just leave me be, like just go and just survive. I felt so bad. What did you end up doing?
Keep quiet.
I'm down. Any game? Maybe. Gotta do.
I mean, if we deal drugs, I do have to employee.
What's the meme? I
Yes,
wish I had
Haley,
a meme.
you are best employee. How? No, no, no. I was watching your stream that night when I got off, and you were just, you might as well be spoiling both Joe and Daniel. So bad.
What?
You better stop. Stop on your head.
Bro, I'm the run meister. I don't know what to tell you. How is LeBron James selling? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I mean, you are taking your experience from playing with on those saves and putting it into those saves. And when we were playing the other day, we had that little boost from your knowledge. Do all the sales at night. Well, it was crazy lucrative. It was very good though. Also, it was a lot of fun just running around at night.
Whoa, hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Holy shit. Just suddenly attacked out of nowhere. I think
Yeah.
whenever y'all bully me, I dissociate a little bit, and it's like I snap back to reality and I understand what's happening. The gravity of the situation. I mean, listen, when I texted you earlier about quitting my job, I was being very dramatic. I did though. I walked out in front of all the patients that were there because our director is very like, everything's fun, everything's great. And I walked out there and I was like, Scott, I'm about to walk out that back door. If you don't get up here and help me schedule this patient, I was like, she's freaking out on me. It's not my fault. Because he's so worried about what TOC is doing. And like, he thinks that the only reason that we're busy is because TOC is so booked out. And so he's afraid to hire someone because then if TOC hires extra help.
It's a pleasure to
And
meet
I'm
you
like, I
too,
don't give
dearie.
a fuck what TOC is doing.
I'll die
I don't
without the
care.
Audra.
Like,
Literally,
Please.
fuck
Yeah,
them.
don't take it from me.
and
I
everyone,
don't want to die.
everyone is having surgery right now. Everyone. The orthopedic center. They opened a location in Albertville beside Food City, and
The other villagers,
it's like
they want
they've
me
been
to
booked
give
out
them
for a
the
month
Audra
at a
piece.
time,
They
and so
say
then
it'll
we
save
get all their
us.
overflow.
But if they take it, I'll die. And I don't want to die. Please.
Either they're not really here, or we're not.
What statue? What are you talking about? Why
What do
shouldn't I
people
have the
like
Audra
if people
piece?
come to the deli?
It's
What do they
mine.
get upset about? Like, what is
Interesting.
there to be mad about?
This must be another illusion.
This can't be real. This is one of Ringram's tricks, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. Just please let me keep this.
Yeah, I'm not about to see him play these games. You mean like a human being, which is like the biggest thing?
What?
Motherfucker, you're more than welcome to come back here.
Yeah.
I don't even want a refund. I just want a remake. I want,
Yeah.
because one, I know it costs the company less to remake your food than it does to refund someone. God damn it.
Ah,
I
high
don't
caliber. I
remember
found all the
anymore.
weapons.
I was in pain for so terribly long. But the Atra has kept me alive. Don't let them take it away.
So you wanted just to secure the door?
Oh, thank you.
Anything
Thank you.
for the treasure for the truth?
Wait. I hear screaming. No, 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 no. What's happening to the village? Everyone's sick. Oh, gods. No. It's too late. It's far too late. We're doomed.
What?
What have I done?
And because the village
No way. No. No.
Would say that this is the back, or is it like a version problem?
Oh no.
Hey, do you want to contact the office here? So, do you want to speak with the officer about this, or
would
do you
not
just want
put
to
the statue back together.
Okay, no, I understand. I can do that. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Jesus Christ.
Everyone done.
Oh, he was straight up. He went full blown. That's wild. There.
My God.
Jesus Christ.
It is. It
Right.
truly is.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, literally.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
No. Oh my god.
That's insane.
I'm just I've
That's
never
unwell behavior.
I've never understood like that pure hatred
Right.
for
Right.
That
Mm,
poor man. Was he a real person once? Did all that happen
like
to
my
him?
Learn
my
to be a human
coworker.
being.
And why force us to make that
Like
choice?
she refuses
Why the
to
cruelty?
talk to
Archmagi truly
anyone
are
that
inscrutable
has a
creatures,
Hispanic
aren't
name
they?
or a Haitian name, and like I'll I'll like they'll come in and they'll have their phone and I'll sit there and we'll do the best we can on Google Translate sometimes. Like I don't care. And I'm just like I could not imagine like this one woman, she had breast cancer and she needed I forget, it was like scar tissue type stuff. And like you can break it up through
Stand back.
massage. And and it caused like a lot of like nerve issues like in her arm and stuff. And so like my coworker was like refusing she came up and like I would have to be sure that I was up there when the appointment time was so that I could check her in, reschedule whatever. And I'm like, it's not hard. It's not hard to try to communicate. Like, yeah, and even if you can't, like, at least treat them like they're a fellow human. Yeah, 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 and yeah, and I don't know, and she'll make comments all the time about like we'll get a kid and they'll have Medicaid and she'll just make some little jokes and I'm like, my kid's on Medicaid. Like she's technically half Hispanic. Yeah. Yeah, her biodad is. I'm just
The cognitive dissonance, bro. Yeah.
like, there's a YouTuber that I watch. I forget his name. I think it's Drew. But he's like been to every country and yeah, and he went to Haiti and like I could not imagine being able to come to a place like Boaz from somewhere like Haiti, like where you can safely walk through a Walmart and have like I would like that would be incredible. And I personally I think it's just like a cultural difference. Yeah, and I mean I don't want to sound stupid in this, but when I went to Jamaica, they were very like there wasn't like a personal bubble there, if that makes sense. Like here where we like a personal bubble. Like you know what I mean? Like here where we like will stand a certain amount, well some people sometimes when I'm in self-checkout people be getting way too close. But like you know, like we don't just like get shoulder to shoulder everywhere, and there they do. Like they will come right up to you. They'll be like nose to nose with you, talking to you. They're like louder, you know, and like they're trying to get your attention. And I feel like I don't know. I don't even know if those two cultures have anything to do with each other, but I just know like in one of his videos he went to Jamaica. One of them he went to Haiti, and like there were a lot of similarities in like yeah, in the way that they like socialize with one another, I guess. Yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to say, and I sound like an idiot.
The village was on the verge
Yeah.
of destruction, but still they argued.
It was definitely wild. It was like we got stuck on this bus for like 2 hours, and it's so hot. Oh my god!
Interesting.
Every part of you
The
is
way it's
sweating.
spelled looks like he's reaching
And we got
out,
stuck on this bus,
begging.
and there's just like I guess they were
This is how
like
ghost stories
policemen that were just walking around with these huge
I'll
guns,
be
like
working.
humongous guns.
Mangled statues and bitter fate.
And you're just like,
None
like
of
that.
this comes
It's
from a
like
healthy mind.
jarring to be
Or
that
so.
close to something that's so
I'm sure he
dangerous.
knows something. Let's go see where.
Yes, yes. But like, and I mean, and part of this is like the tourist part of it, because when we got off like the ship, and they have like all their areas set up to try and like sell you things, they will straight up like they'll grab you on your arms, like pull you. You know what I mean? Like they're yeah, yeah. Yeah. You know, I think that was that Drew guy, like it was one of the rudest, like or easily yeah, like that they're big on like tipping, and they'll like take your stuff. Yeah, yeah. Wait, what's his name? I think I found Drew through him. Yes, yes, yes. I love his stuff. Yeah. yeah, because he'll try like, I think one of them they were like drinking animal blood, and he straight up drank it, and I'm like, I would freak out, like not like, I would just I don't think that I could stomach it, you know what I mean? Yes. Right. Yeah. Yeah. When I was married, I used to collect spices. I love like finding new recipes, and like I just collected every spice that I could. I just loved it. And kinda like after, so I used to, I mean, we never had a ton of money, so I would go to like Publix, because Publix would do these things where um, like every day they would have a different item that they would cook in the store, and they would like let you sample it. They would have the recipe card. I had a little binder of all the recipe cards, and I don't know. I kind of like it stopped whenever I got my divorce. I just didn't. I don't know. Now I get like panicky whenever I'm like, I used to do this all the time. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Hmm.
Yeah. Hello, hello, Fresh. What the fuck you doing? Yeah. And I used to, so we had Life 360 because he worked in Birmingham and we lived in Ocala. And I would look to see, like I had it down to a science. I would like have it typing ready on the table by the time. Girl. Hey, hey, stand in the tub while you draw, please.
The moons are aligning. She she gets out of the tub sopping wet on my bathroom rug, and then she stands there and she's like, "Oh, honey, and so I go. That's exactly. I was like,
get back in the tub. And it sucks too because I'll go pee later and my socks will just get so wet. Oh god. Ah. And she tells me too because she, I mean, not to, you know, but I don't know if you need to do this, Christian. But I have like, and tried my best to explain to her, I cannot stand when like a wet towel gets put into the clothes hamper. I'm like, I have to separate them. Towels get nasty, smelly, and they're gonna make, yeah, and your clothes are gonna get that way. It doesn't matter. Every time I do laundry, I find them. Yeah. I've told her, I'm like, listen, you can wear jeans multiple times in a row. Unless you get something on them, they're fine. Like, bras, a good 3 to 4 days. Like, and you can even use the same towel. Like, if you're not just disgusting, use the same towel. Like, God. Ooh.
Sometimes cold reason
And I don't know
is
if your kids
necessary.
do this. I don't know if they're responsible for their own laundry yet. But like, I'll tell her to fold her clothes.
Now that we've gotten
She
to
doesn't
the
do it
heart of
anymore,
the
but she
matter,
used to.
I believe that's
It would
everything.
send me over the
Keep
edge.
your guard up.
I
Let's
would
get
go
this
to
over
do
with.
like to wash
The
clothes and
lessons
stuff,
rather than
and
the
I would find
authenticity of the
clothes
stories that matters.
that I had folded that she just didn't want to put up or hang up back in her dirty clothes basket. Yes. Yeah, I lost my shit. Yeah. I would say like I definitely wish that I had. I mean, it's just it's so hard. Like my mom tells me all the time, she's like, she could be doing more. She could be washing dishes. I'm like, if I made her wash dishes, they would be so half-ass. Like they would be so half-ass done. And I can't. Like the last thing I want to do is come home and think that I can use a pan, and I
And then you
can't.
go to use the pan, and it's all sucking.
Yeah, yeah.
Make you want to snap the baby's neck type bullshit.
You're gonna what, DJ?
So that's the type of shit that makes you want to snap the baby's neck.
Oh, he said baby's neck. I was like, what? Excuse me?
Christ.
But it's also the baby's fault for having a weak neck.
Jesus,
What?
DJ.
That ain't my baby. The baby got a weak ass neck.
That's adorable.
She always just looks like she's just overwhelmed, a state of.
Life is overwhelming. She's already full in the mindset.
She's still at that like sweet stage though.
We've got all the pieces. Quick, quick, put them in. I want to
Aw.
see how all of this works.
pull the is it Britney Spears that they're making fun of in Family Guy where he puts a divot in the baby's head and uses it like an ashtray?
What?
I think it might not be Britney Spears, but Family Guy is a short. If I can find it, I'll show you. Hold up. Mm. Um.
And off we go.
Here goes. Whatever happens, it leaves our parts intact.
We're going into an Archmage's tower.
Yeah, it was Britney Spears.
It'll all be fine. Or at least exciting.
Okay.
Oh, you made it.
Y'all ready for this?
Unfortunately, I still have reading
Not really.
to do.
I'm just kidding.
Amuse yourself with these skeletons
Okay.
while I finish this paragraph.
Just kidding.
So much for hospitality.
Tell me when you're ready.
That sounds bitchy though.
Very Kandi. Hashtag Kandi.
He's outside.
Chosen.
The chosen. Finished.
Or what is it? What does he say?
Much like the Batman who laughs, I am the chosen who laughs.
You know what has cracked me up so much lately that I'm being complimented? The whole Teletubby thing cracks me up in general. Have you seen any of it, Joe?
I've seen clips.
When Amanda's talking about the balloon that popped, and she like throws it at Shane. And he's like, "Ow, ow." So I'm crying thinking about it. It's so funny. Oh my god. And Spencer turns around and he's like, God. And hit Amanda and Angela just lay into him. Oh my god. Oh, it's so funny. God. I really, like, I struck gold. And you want to know how I found we were on the way back from Fayetteville, 2-hour drive, and I'm sitting in the passenger seat, and I wanted to listen to, like, spooky, like, ghost stories. I want to say it was near Halloween. And, I guess it was Smosh Mouth, and I remember seeing Amanda's face. Like, I had the phone in my lap, but I remember seeing Amanda's face. And, I don't remember if it was somebody else named Shane, but I know Shane was, like, telling her, like, spooky stories from Reddit. And it grew from there. And then it was, like, Reddit stories, and then I went to the main page. Isn't that wild?
Truly.
Like now, I watch it. If I'm not watching one of their videos, I'm watching a compilation.
Let me know whenever you're ready. Are you watching my stream, Haley?
I can.
You will,
You love me.
if you want to watch. Yes.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me actually. You are? Cool. Perfect. Y'all ready for this?
Na, 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 na,
Y'all
na.
see this full screen?
Yeah.
Oh, will you please hurry up? It's 100 degrees out here. Ugh, you're a worse parent than Britney Spears.
I know, I know. Oh, the gift basket was not worth the trip, not by a long shot. Oh, I gotta get that. I'll talk to you later.
Oh my God. Joe.
Excuse me,
I was seeing that shit as a kid, bro. That was old Family Guy too.
Insane.
That shit was funny. Yeah, bro. She puts it out, drops baby, walks away calmly. Like, bro. Yeah, it really is. Oh my god.
Look at her butt.
Oh my god, Becky.
You want to go with me to look and see if my ice maker made ice?
Sure.
Because I'm pretty sure it didn't. I'm gonna cry.
Nah, bro, it totally did. Just built different.
On your right.
I don't know why DJ left. I'm going to start streaming.
Oh yeah, I gotta show y'all my thing. Hang on.
No, let's go. Speed running, getting banned on Twitch.
Mhm.
Very
Yeah.
unhinged.
I'm
Much
supposed to be
wow.
showing you my ice machine.
Oh, that's right.
Ice maker. No, I've not.
That's crazy.
Oh.
Oh, look at the three of you. It's like something out of a book. A godlike of an unknown
Okay.
deity, a long-lost
I'm gonna.
lion, and a
We're gonna go look
rainbow-colored
at my ice
lizard,
maker.
all looking for a guard.
Oh yeah.
Are y'all ready? I can hear.
Yes.
We felt the pluck of
You
her
can hear it.
fingers outside our door.
Yeah, I can hear it
Searching.
running.
For us? Our prison? Who is she? What does she seek?
I'm about to turn on
My
the light.
little puzzle was very clever, wasn't it? A challenge and a parable all at once.
There is.
Where
Oh
I'm
my
from,
god. Let me show you
hospitality
this.
usually involves a mug of cold ale and a plate of warm cookies.
I needed you to understand me, yourself, and the gravity of our collective situation. Well, your situation. I'm mostly just an interested observer. I've never seen a godlike with your appearance before. What did you think I was trying to tell you with the puzzle? Indeed. Omelets need shattered eggs, after all. The point of the parable is quite simple. Sentimentality is a privilege. The village would have lived if they had chosen to sacrifice one dying soul for the good of many living ones. If it comes to it, yes. I hope you'll choose pragmatism over sentimentality. More than anything, the whole challenge was for you to understand how I think. No one truly matters in the long run. Not even me, or the other archmages. It's what we leave behind. What matters is that our lives buy the world more history, more beauty, more time to create interesting things. Do you understand?
I still have no ice. I'm about to lose it.
For conversation with me, primarily. Most people find it difficult to relate to an archmage. And if you cannot do so, it will complicate my attempts to communicate with you. I hope you're not intending to enter the ruins. I won't open the path. I came to the Living Lands because the sickness here, this dream scourge, fascinated me. This plague shouldn't exist. It can't, and yet it does. The essence of the Living Lands is falling into chaos and entropy. It's more powerful than anything I've seen. I suspect it has something to do with how the Adra has been severed from the rest of the world. I believe the answers lie in the ruins, but the essence there is so strong it's blocking my spell work, which has never happened before. Ever. No one enters Naku Kubel until I get to the bottom of this. Sorry. I'm fascinated by the implications. What about you is so special that you can enter the ruins and I cannot? You have my interest. Show me if you live up to it. Are you? Oh my. I didn't think this was possible. Thing I don't already know. I can't believe I overlooked this possibility. A god here, alone, trapped in the severed Adra. This explains so much. My magic being ineffective, the essence here being so intense. And you, godlike, with your unfamiliar appearance. You're the missing key to the lock, sealing Naku Kubel. A part of me wants to cut you open and rummage inside you so I can learn about your god. But yes, I will. You are a godlike of this strange, isolated, possibly miserable god. A piece of them resides in you. I have no doubt that like will recognize like. You will open the gates to Naku Kubel and I will study this metaphysical aberration up close. Go. Find your so-called garden. Report your findings to me. Perhaps there is more to this than either of us alone can see. If there's anything of interest there, I imagine you'll find it. My thanks in return, godlike. It's not often that Kith, or really anything at all, can surprise me. I wish you luck on your journey, if you believe in such things. Just keep in mind that countless dream thralls are on the same path. I'm sure you'll survive. If not, well, lovely to have met you. Let's hope you remain unscathed. And you, Orlan, you seem a clever one. Take my grimoire. It will allow you to dispel the barrier I have set before the ruins. You have talent. Not any mage can dispel my illusions. Perhaps when this is over, we should speak again.
You want to speak again? Yeah, of course. Can't wait.
Look at her. Making new friends, learning new spells. They grow up so fast.
The ruins are far in the northwest. The people here have named that area the Deadfall Highlands. No more wasting time. Off you go. Use the teleporter behind me to leave. Or jump, I suppose, if you're feeling grim.
Look at all these books. Do you think she'd let me borrow some?
At the Albertville place, that's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing?
I'm bringing my kettle. My kettle. Let me show you my... Okay, first of all, I just want y'all to look at this beauty. Hold on. I got 1%. We gotta make 50. Look at her.
She's beautiful.
She's lovely.
Lovely.
You know what? Do you want to fight? You want to fight?
Very mid-tier.
Okay, I have to grab a snack, run back to my room, plug my phone up.
Just happened, right?
I have
didn't
1%.
imagine it.
How does this happen?
Grim liked me, and my spellcraft, and And she gave me her grimoire. Look.
No, I'm no expert.
Isn't it the most beautiful thing you've
Something
ever
tells me
seen?
you weren't paying attention.
Huh? What?
What'd you say?
You said how this happened. I said, I'm not an expert, but something tells me you weren't paying attention.
To my phone battery? Fuck.
Hurry.
Damn it.
No, to your vibrator battery.
I just can't believe it. Am I floating? It feels like I'm floating. With Ringrim's grimoire, I think we can go to the ruins and find the garden.
And as long as nothing's burning, we're still ahead of Ludwig.
Then there's no time to waste. I must prepare for Naku Kubel. As must you.
Never thought I'd be so relieved to into ancient ruins.
Oh. So are you ready for the knowledge?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Wait, am I ready? Do you think I'm ready?
It's not that bad.
Okay.
So,
I'm prepared.
how one adjusts to enjoying anal is, by some form or another, is they use something to basically gauge their asshole. It's usually some form of toy, or some people would probably start with a finger. Finger is less enjoyable for some, me included. Nails, go figure. And it's sort of like what do you call it? A process of, judging. It's going to be uncomfortable no matter what, So it's more a matter of judging how much you can handle it for about as long as you can or are willing to, and then try again another time.
So like
Eventually.
It's still uncomfortable for you?
It will be at first. Eventually it becomes enjoyable.
I mean, that's just how it goes now.
But some people find it so erotic in general that they get through that pretty easily.
I mean, yeah, you don't try to stuff a banana through a fucking Cheerio.
Right. The Cheerio will break. 100%.
I'm kind of proud of myself. That was a good fucking analogy.
I used to patrol out here. Swore I'd
But it's not
never
like,
come back.
even if it does hurt, that you're going to get actually hurt. You know what I mean? So, Asshole can like expand to be like the size of a raccoon's head.
So every single time for you in the beginning, it's uncomfortable.
To a certain extent, yeah.
You're really caught up on that, aren't you?
I thought.
But I'm also not all that sexual, so like for me, it's like it's good every now and then it's not. I'm good. I don't want any part of that. You know what I mean?
It's one of those things that's good until it's not.
Literally, and it's not. I have never had the pleasure of someone climaxing in me because it just doesn't stay enjoyable for that long.
I wish you would quit fucking kicking me, you dumb bitch. That's what you fucking deserve.
I thought you were about to say something about me for a second. I was all ears, bro. I was all ears.
That is kind of throwing me for a loop. Like, I thought that it's almost like breaking in a pair of shoes, if that makes sense.
I mean, if you do it enough,
But it just,
it's gonna like that.
yeah, to a certain extent. I mean, a little
That
tight
gives
at
me
first.
no hope for me.
Well, I've been told for girls, it's especially tight.
Right?
You experiment with the right person if you want to. Yeah, that's a little for real. I used to be friends with some people that were like that.
I mean, bro, that ain't no lie. It's creepy. It's just fucking creepy.
Yeah. They make it a joke but just to hide the fact that they're being serious, basically. But then they want you to know that they're being serious, but they're trying to be light with it. Like it's just manipulative.
It's like if sex is pinnacle of your relationship without sex, you kind of don't deserve to be in that relationship.
The magical ability required to make such a barrier.
I don't know, man.
It's remarkable.
Stay sharp.
Jason wasn't born to be a fucker. You know what I'm saying?
Swarming with dream thralls.
Can y'all hear this?
Yeah, only when you talk. Say words.
Words.
Bro, that sounds unhealthy.
I don't know what to do. I just want, it's my ice maker.
When we come down there next month to go eat, or in 2 weeks, or whatever we choose.
Yeah.
I'll fix it. I'll figure out how to fix it while I'm there. You know, let's Christian this first.
I'm so upset.
If he can fix it, he's husband material.
He gets a full titty pic.
Okay, so
I've dreamt of exploring Nagukubel for years. To find out what happened to the godless who built this and why they vanished.
And I'm quite literally to that point.
I mean,
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. You what?
I said I'd give you $5 for some toes.
My toes are worth more than that.
Right? If you thought I offered you 50 or 5.
Though hopefully an abundance of history, artifacts, relics, anything really.
Yeah.
Though I wasn't expecting such interesting remains.
There must have been a battle here long ago. See those metal corpses? We saw them around Naku Tedek, too.
These are magfolk. They're often found in many godless ruins, but they are definitely not godless. Oh, they're everywhere, but no one knows where they came from exactly. Apparently, they weren't fans of the godless. Godless ruins are filled with magfolk remains, but no records of them exist in Akedan lore. I don't think the godless did well against the magfolk.
Still, I wonder why they fell. Were they overwhelmed, or taken by surprise, or something else?
Years. Blood like a fountain. No quarter. Nothing spared.
Wait. I'm not surprised. Anything of historic importance is often blood-soaked. Are you ready? We're entering one of their holiest places. Who knows what we'll find? Okay. Got my wand, got my grimoire. Let's go already. Worthan Roth.
Yahtzee in her element already.
We remember. They loved, and we loved in return.
And I don't know what you mean. A seahorse is a seahorse is a seahorse.
I still don't really understand it, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. She told me quite a lot.
They loved, and we loved in return.
And she tried to explain to me how the seahorse works. So on the drive yesterday, Zoe was telling me about all of her drug stuff. I've never known, like, I thought that it was just like a bong and whatever else, but there's apparently like a lot to it.
Good fighter.
Uh-oh. Time for the duel of the century.
I'm not used to quiet. A branch breaks.
Don't watch if you don't want spoilers.
Where's my Coke? Wow, Haley, that's so cute. Yeah, we are pals. We love that.
I'm sorry, Haley, I'm in the middle of the boss battle of the video game. The final boss. Cutting him up.
Christian, personally, I just don't know what you did with your life before we were friends. How did you have fun? What entertained you?
Anal.
Breaking in them shoes. I'm like very disappointed by that. I thought there would pay off.
Oh, look at that Audra. What else might be here?
Akita beats. Our veins stir. You are close. Seek the ancient kith who dwell here. They will show you the way.
The brambles! How did you... Oh, and
What do you want?
someone's here now.
An intruder comes.
That's a ghost.
I wanna
That's
kill
an
somebody.
Akedan ghost!
When I was in 3rd grade, they
You
treated me
don't
like I was a
belong
criminal.
here. Why have you come? What business do you have in this place? Tell me before I strike you down. And the gardener. Of course, they
What's a good
seek
color
more
for a
souls
rug?
to help them.
The gardener.
What, it
That
depends on what
must
the
be how
color
the
of
ancient
house is.
Akidans referred to their
A
god.
rug is very
To stop
much
it all.
so a,
I am Numena, Tebaro Senakis, and guardian of the Akita and the living lands.
I don't know. These colors are just not
They
doing
came
it for me.
swarming, relentless, these juggernauts. So many they stole the heat from the stars. They brought death to our temples. They brought doom to our king. And the sky held no sun as our children screamed.
Oh, I know this. You speak of the Mad Folk.
Yes, Story Seeker. Their corpses remain, as do our memories of what they did to us. We would have offered them everything, just to save some piece of us. But they did not speak. The Deathbringers were only there for the slaughter. Our words were burned. Our buildings were broken. Anything that was of Akida, they destroyed.
That's why there are no records, no histories.
We fought so hard, but we fell too. Then they trapped our gardener.
Right. A sepulchre of endless night. Bones beneath roots. Stop this. Scar. A scar. The light. It blinded us. Why were we so afraid?
The gardener quickens. This hastens our fears. What the gardener requests, none dare refuse. In their fear, they begged that we protect them. Death hungers and cannot be sated. That which killed the Akita wants more slaughter still. So our gardener calls then, begging one more time to be set free.
We wait. They know. They understand. Why do they hinder you?
When the gardener calls, there is no. Survive the first is a trial of strength. Demonstrate your might against our ancient dead, and earn the right to face the second. You saw. Yes, She was tested. She was trained to build and lead. But she fell, as did all the cities of my people when the Magfolk came. Go now. Your trials begin.
Undercities, we just spoke to an ancient Akedan!
Thankfully, nothing yet. I've saved my performance for the whole audience. So you're welcome. Yeah. I'm like so kind of bummed out that this game doesn't have everything that I wish it had. Yeah. How do you know this? Where do you get your... Oh. What? I'm very excited about that. But I genuinely, like, I hope that it comes with everything that Wicked Limbs comes with. Because I think I told you that, like, one of the things that I loved about Wicked Limbs the most was that, like, your Sims have a period, they can buy birth control, yeah, like all that stuff. And then there's one mod that I downloaded. I can't remember what it was called, but you could, like, do drugs. You could, like, your Sims could smoke cigarettes, yeah.
That came in at the craziest time. You could, like, do drugs. That's exactly what I heard.
This is what y'all have done to me. Schedule 1.
First it's Schedule 1, next it's the crack pipe. Bro, that shit is crazy to me.
Another win. But
People
who's counting?
smoke crack. I can't imagine it. Right.
My mom used to do meth. I'll go.
Yeah, they do. They smoke it
That
basically the
ghost
same way.
called your Tebaru Sanakis. That must be what the Akita called their godlands.
Yep. Right.
How do y'all know that?
How do we know what?
Know some people. That's fair.
That
Yeah,
honestly,
I mean, I want to be like, what a pussy, but that's actually very valid.
that's why I stopped. Like I had smoked weed like 5 times in high school, and I just knew, I was like, if I don't stop, I'm gonna want this a lot, the same feeling.
Keep quiet.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
Well, feelings are
worried.
addictive in general. So like if you can enjoy anything enough that you're addicted to the feeling, then you're addicted to that to a certain extent. Even though weed isn't naturally addictive. I do use it like really often, so you could say like, I guess you could say I'm addicted, but I'm not addicted as much as I'm like using it like a medicine. I mean, it's I mean it's not good for me either if I'm being honest, but it could be, there could be worse things. Comparatively speaking, I'd definitely rather somebody be smoking some budget weed, you know. Damn.
Yeah, I think with my personality, I knew, I was like, I would want to feel this way all the time. That was when I was doing it.
Well, I definitely did. And I started really early. There you go. My teeth are bad, but I don't think it's smoking. I have bad genetics on top of that. Right. Well, it's also America, you know. Well, you know, in America, we have a lot of sugar in everything. So there's that.
Right? Like they kind of float and dumb. So fucking like
She has to be careful when she does anything, she could lose a tooth. Like somebody punch her in the mouth, it just all teeth go out.
Like they're fixed in there, but they're like.
I'll have to do a more thorough.
Not the way you described it.
Yeah, but they're all like solid fixed.
I got you. I got you. I hear you. I smell you. I'm like shit.
I'm so fucking hard.
So Joe.
Yes.
I think you will. Wow. I think you will be pleased to know that on our ride home, we were talking about how you look, and Zoe was like, straight up, his teeth are not bad.
Nice of them to give
She was like, the way he talked
She
about
lying.
him.
She
No,
lying, bro.
swear to God. You
Bro,
can call her up right now.
My front left tooth is black in the center, bro.
No, no.
No, it's just I have a cavity there and I've yet to get it fixed. I really need to. It can get like to a point where it gets infected, and then it's either you take the root canal or you get the tooth completely removed, and that's where a lot of my teeth are at. It's the money, it's the traveling constantly for it, and it's the timing as well. I don't know what it is about sitting passenger seat, but I can't fucking stand it.
I like to drive. Ever since I got in that really bad accident, I like to be the one driving.
Driving is mostly fine. I mean, I don't like driving a long time, but driving is mostly fine. I just get it. Seats are uncomfortable. I'm also too tall for those cars.
Get my car paid off and I stay rent for a couple of years. You're gonna be a
Sorry. Mary Chrysler. Mary Chrysler. I also used to have a habit of driving while under the influence, so I don't like any amount of thought on that. If I have any minimal amount of influence on me, I'm not touching the wheel.
My thing is I don't not be able to drive.
That's not how it works. Don't get me wrong, like you can train your mind to like handle it or whatever, but like it's not safe. What's crazy is the friends that used to be upset with me for doing that were the same people that would do it and continued to do it after. And they set up a whole fucking intervention for me.
Not a drinker. I don't like to drink all that much. I don't like being around people.
Quarantine did stuff to me. I don't know what to tell you. When you're lonely for that much time, you try to find a way to kill time. That was my way. Lots of alcohol consumption.
To me, it's just so
damage
much.
I did.
I don't drink enough as it is, and so to sit there and like have to focus on drinking an entire drink, and then you just feel crappy, like.
See, I didn't at first. It took a while. I really ruined myself.
I don't know. To me, it's just not like worth the effort, I guess.
Now we've got another door open. And another ghost.
Come forward.
I don't blame you. It's expensive as shit. Right.
You have the guard.
Now I know how to get Christian drunk.
But you are
Just
not
buy
one of
everything.
us. You did not fall with us. Why have you come here?
I cannot.
Tell
I'm like
me
2,
why.
and
Tell
you can
me
tell.
what rides in it.
I'm weird. When I smoke, it hits me really fast. When I drink, I can like tank a lot before I'm really drunk. Well, and I guess it's just drinking to my blood, I guess, Irish. Also, my dad's a recovering alcoholic, but he was like that before I was born. So he stopped drinking before my understanding, stopped drinking before I came into the world. I just got all the aftermath. It wasn't like I got like the life beat out of me or anything. I mean, it was still traumatic, but I think it was more traumatic because he was so angry. He's gay angry.
We ripple in the lake. We cannot. We ride. There were so few of us.
Also, I mean, I was a crazy I was an autistic kid. Fucking wild as shit.
How could you know of this? Yes. Her ways
And
are
I was
strange
destructive
and
as all hell. Like, I would just go
Their
outside and
ways
break
are
shit.
not the ways of people.
We had a whole forest next to our house,
We
though, so
will
I could just
know
break
the
branches
breadth
all
of
day.
your wisdom before we let you.
I'd say a forest. It's more like a mini patch of woods.
Wisdom, huh? Afraid this one's all
I didn't
on
have a
you,
lot of fuck else to do here. My parents didn't understand anything I said when it came to video games. I didn't get to really try out good video games until I met the Tates. Met the Tates. Well, same last name. Thankfully, they weren't like that. They're just potheads.
I was a pretty big loner when I was a kid. Like, I don't know. I could just keep myself entertained. Like, I don't know.
I've been working my entire fucking life. I don't.
He lied. He's literally playing games with you right now.
I made lemon bars. They're good. They're good as fuck. Like.
These ghosts aren't very helpful, are they?
Maybe you just gotta soften them up a little.
Oh, that would be great watching Haley play that.
Wait.
Surely there
What am I
won't
getting
accidentally-
myself into?
Now I get some sliced brisket.
Just me? You just ordered me?
Yeah, well, really good.
Oh, flame traps are the worst. I've lost so many glasses to them.
Killed the godless. Those spirits? Or what can you tell already?
Played 57 hours. Right? Lost property that wasn't really a theft.
Wherever you're at is stressing me out.
The Echidans are being less welcoming than I thought.
I love
The
that
last
movie.
visitors were the Magpie.
It's such a good movie. Like,
The relationship the Echidna had with their god was complicated. Perhaps looks like a list of
Do
buildings.
be hitting different.
wait. I need to ask. Do you guys know about the Pixar theory?
Well, I think I
Okay.
do know what you're talking about. But
Okay.
proceed.
I'm about to blow your minds. You're welcome.
What you say?
So,
Oh God.
just Joe
What
here,
kind of shit
Christian
is
here.
that? What the
Okay.
hell, boy?
So,
Brand.
the Pixar theory is that we all are familiar with Monsters Inc., correct? Okay. So Boo, who, you know, Sully has to take her back to her door, put her back in her room.
Somehow. We now see what you represent.
That is basically the end of a timeline. And the start of the timeline is Brave, I think it is. I've never seen Brave. But basically, there is a scene in Brave where, do you want me to shut up since you're in a cutscene?
What they are. No more words. You have not earned the right.
Are you sure?
Finish.
I thought he said you could.
That's what I
I was like, damn. Very quality meme.
Yeah. So basically, there is this little old lady in Brave, and
The witch.
she has like little sketches all in her house of this furry creature that's very large.
This is our last.
And she has like magical powers, and she does things with doors. So the Pixar theory is that that little old lady is Boo from Monsters Inc., and she's trying to find her way back to Sully. And then you have like there's so many Pixar movies, but basically they all happen in a sequence, and like you get to the point where there's like Wall-E, and you know, like the world is destroyed, and then it, you know, like, do y'all get what I'm saying? Yeah, like the Pizza Planet. Oh, by the way, there was this adorable like 50-year-old man that had a Pizza Planet button-up shirt the other day, and I loved it. But anyway, I just thought y'all would find that interesting because
You bear our gardener's mark.
because it was like it's too much to. I don't know. It's just, it's so cute to think that she's trying to find Sully, you know? And then I forget which movie it is, but where they're like, oh crap, where they're like in a video game. Ralph? Yeah. That's part of it.
This is scary. I've never had a modifier like this. They're actually invisible. No return. It's The Last of Us, but
The gardener has
yeah.
their own rules.
Yeah, it's you do encounters, and they're all different, and they can have modifiers random, and that all the modifiers enhance your score. It's kind of like Mercenaries in Resident Evil, in a way. It's really fun. I'm hoping they make it multiplayer eventually because it seemed they're condensed maps, so it's less
Seems like
process heavy. It's easier, I
Keep
feel
your
like, on
guard
the
up.
system
I
that you're
don't
playing
like
it on.
this.
So maybe they'll add multiplayer. That would be really sick. Mm. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Somehow you
Uh,
bested our trials.
I
Like
just feel
vermin,
like,
you
relatively
persist.
speaking, it wouldn't be that hard
Like
or as
vermin, you
expensive as it would
endure.
be for like those
You kept
massively
your head.
multiplayer games. You know what I mean?
You live where worthier souls have fallen, but your journey ends here.
Right.
Soil-hardened.
The only thing is, like, this game is controversial, and I don't know how it would meet the sale requirement for them to be able to do that.
They are here to be found. Why? Why will they not free us?
Yeah, that was the first time I've gotten that invisible enemies mod. That was wild. Oh, hello.
Oh.
Tyler and Peyton. What's good, bros?
Can you hear me?
I heard you loud.
So, we will not have another calamity in this land again.
If you are as noble a creature as you claim, you will let your bones rest here with ours.
Now, lay your life down. We will all rest quietly. The gardener will not be disturbed.
How do I know you will not lead them astray? And you will guide them from the dark? I worry I will regret this, but I shall stand aside. Let the other two be your opponents.
Left leg.
The envoy needs healing.
Isoksaku.
Looks like we got a prize on the table over there. Let's take a look, shall we? Wow. I've never seen an Akedan device like this. These mechanisms, they mark the locations of important sites. It's a map.
Ever closer. We must speak of this.
Doesn't look like any map I've ever seen. But I'll take your word for it.
Don't rush me, dearie. Akedan isn't easy to translate, you know.
So close. We reach. Find us in the Adra.
Your gods said hello, didn't they? Go on then, deal with them. I need time to translate. Your god wants a chat.
Come, we yearn for answers. You are here. You heard us in the roots. You seek the garden. You know the way. But the Jabaru Sinakis, they turn from you. How can this be? Surely they would welcome you as kin, grafted from the same root. Ungrateful! They forget what we have done for them, how we loved them. We were theirs, and they were ours, and we told them to protect the wild and the green. In return, we promised to protect them, and we were true. Always, we protected them. We will not remember. Do not question us. Blame slips between the bones like a blade. We lived in harmony. We were at peace, and then they came with metal bodies and murderous intent. We tried to stop them. Not our fault. We did not will this. We did not do this. We tried. We did not want them to die. We loved them. We tried. We loved them so much. We did not cause pain. The spirits lie. We love them most. They twist our words. We will show you. Let us offer you another gift. A seedling of power. Our gift is yours to accept or reject. That is all we will say. It will be your loss to regret. Wait. An intruder. The piercing light. She draws near. The wire. A razor in our throat. Stop her! We writhe. We bleed. She brings the purging fire at her back. She comes to trap us. Out! Out! Send her out! Set us free!
Wake up! Wake up! What happened? Are you all right? What did you do?
I don't know what you and Sapadal were jawing about, but it must have been juicy because the Adra started to shake and hum.
You can't hear all the dream thralls trying to get in now. What happened with Sapadal? Once we get past all these dream thralls, I'll be excited to see what scares a god. They're flooding the area, so I think it's a great time to leave. Now! The map points us to Gallowayne's tusks. We'll find the way to the garden there. We just have to find a godless tower on the southern coast, and boom! There's our entrance into the garden.
Gallowayne's tusks. That's out of the fire and into the volcano. First, we've got to get out of here alive. Steel yourselves.
Show me what you got!
Much as I hate to leave, let's get out of here before more dreams.
In the eyes! In the eyes!
Invaders in the garden! Swarm! Devour!
Quarry in the brush!
We've got company!
worsen the situation.
Ruins are overgrown with corruption. We should burn it out before it spreads.
You're a child playing at being a hero. You understand none of the forces at work here.
The Circle of Archmagi has overstepped their authority. Again.
I don't know how to explain this any better. This is not a problem to solve with cannons or steel.
Envoy, I hope you found what you were looking for. Because those ruins are about to be a distant memory. Like you, I've come in service to my country. And my god. This is a spring from which the Dream Scourge flows, injecting poison into the veins of the island.
No, a cleansing fire. Poison or cure?
The same poison that spread to Fior Messiverno, and even now rots the city from within. Stand by my side, and we can strike a blow at the Dream Scourge. And at Sapadal. Defending a dying settlement is not a kindness, it only prolongs the suffering. I've been watching you, Envoy. You, who survived when so many godlike fell. I even asked the gods what made you so remarkable. And the Burned Queen opened my eyes to what you are. We knew the chaos of the living lands had an origin. How could I have known that you were its offspring? Different wars on the same battlefield. There are 2 plagues in the living lands. Help me destroy one, and the other will follow.
Ashes. Nothing of the Akita will remain.
We may not burn out the Dream Scourge here, but we can burn out its symptoms and take the fight to your patron.
Spirits cry out. Bury the fire, but still they rage.
Is her first instinct always to destroy stuff and hope that fixes things?
Always thinking with your sword. You zealots never change. I happen to like these ruins. They've been very informative. Without them, I'd never have learned there was a new god in the living lands.
Another reason why they should be destroyed. Sapadal is dangerous, but an Archmage is more unpredictable by far.
I do love it when people choose to listen to reason. I have an alternate solution to the problem at hand.
This should be amusing.
I am not talking to you, am I? Don't interrupt me. Yes, honestly, it's quite simple. I can sever the connection between the Adra in the ruins and the rest of the living lands. It will isolate the dream-scourged essence and halt the creation of new dream thralls in Shatterscarp. But those that exist will remain. My solution will end the plague in this region, I believe, and keep Ludwine from having to do terrible things to those nice ruins. I knew I liked you for a reason. Yes, there is a catch. It's also what you may call a large one. Severing the Audra will require the use of a truly immense amount of essence, which, well, will result in a few deaths.
A few deaths? What about Quilici? And the other Furians? And Quilici?
Gentle sleep. One moment day, the next, a poppy's dream to carry them to the Garden of Night. They would feel no pain.
I'm so very glad you recall.
A few dozen people may die. Possibly 100 or so in the more dire scenarios.
What? This is your solution?
There is no control over who will perish in the process. But it will stop the Dream Scourge from spreading in Shatterscarp. No new Dream Thralls will be created.
Ringrim is one of the smartest people alive. If she says this is the way, it's hard to argue. No matter how much we might want to.
You can't be entertaining this. Not after what we've seen. The frozen corpses, the twisted riddles. The Dream Scourge is a tragedy, but she's a monster. You can't leave Thirdborn at her mercy.
It's not an ideal solution. But it is easier to save a life when you've amputated the necrotic limb, so to speak.
And for what? Not even to destroy the Dream Scourge. Merely to slow it down.
Destroying the ruins and killing the Dream Thralls within is also a short-term measure. Ludwig's solution will eventually result in the same number of casualties, possibly even more. If such an alternative existed, I'd have suggested it already. So long as the Dream Scourge exists, more people will become infected. And the infected will take more lives, and this will continue indefinitely.
She has no idea what the consequences of her actions might be. And neither do you. Envoy, I want to show you something. I swore an oath to my goddess. A solemn vow that I would give everything in service to her. Even myself. And I did so, gladly. Sapadal wants the same devotion from you. The only difference is, you never had a choice. And what makes you so sure the decision is truly yours? Sapadal has been whispering in your ear, guiding you, influencing you.
That's crazy.
Difficult to decide whether to believe your new god or the angry skeleton actively threatening us.
This isn't about Sapadal. This is about every man, woman, and child in Shatterscarp.
Godlike. I leave the choice to you. Both options will bring harm. The question is, which will bring more good?
Neither of your solutions are acceptable to me. It's just really the best you can do.
Perhaps not. But one of these solutions will bring an end to the matter in Shatterscarp. Remember the village and the statue it couldn't repair. Remember the lesson I tried to teach you. None of our lives matters. Not when they might cost us the future. Now choose, Envoy. Destroy the ruins and the Dream Thralls, but allow the plague to keep spreading. Or sever the Adra and end the plague in Shatterscarp, with an unknowable number of casualties.
She toys with you with innocent lives, while I offer only the truth.
Damn, this is tough. I value my companion's counsel. I want to hear from them.
Good people die either way, but severing the Adra shortens their suffering, I hope.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but Ludwine's right.
I'm thinking.
I hate what the Dream Scourge has done to Thirdborn, but letting that Archmage snuff out even more lives is worse. Destroy the ruins, Envoy. Whatever comes next, at least it's something people can fight or flee.
Oh my god. Okay. Thirdborn needs help fighting all these Dream Thralls now. Destroy the ruins, Inquisitor.
What? No!
I will honor your decision, even if I think you're a disappointment.
Your patron deity might object, but the living will thank us for it.
Burn, destroy, we twine.
Soldiers of the Steel Garrote, you heard him. Bring it down.
Bring it down.
The Dream Thralls are no match for our might.
These ruins were hideous anyway.
Let the Steel Garrote show you how it's done. Destroy it all!
Godlike. Speak with me a moment. You...
I'm gonna hate these bitches so much.
You have destroyed a place of great power. A part of your heritage, no less. Now that I know a new god was the reason for those anomalies in Naku Kobel, there's nothing left for me in the living lands.
Did what I had to do.
You acted as any soft-hearted mortal might, I suppose. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed. The Dream Scourge may cost an untold amount of lives. You may have caused an absolute catastrophe. But that is for you to wrestle with. I'm done here. However, I have one final question for your young wizard.
For... me?
You have shown a great deal of talent, Yatsley. Few can dispel my illusions so easily. I could use your assistance. And the companionship. It's really dreary being alone. Should you wish to return with me, I would happily take you on as my apprentice. The rest of the circle do not often visit, which is good because they're tiresome. You, however, are a power worth shaping. And rather delightful to boot.
Well, obviously, I'm... Wait. Really? You want me to... Wow. That would be... amazing! But, I have to think about it. At the very least, the Envoy would be lost without me. And so would my lover. Though the idea of finally devoting more time to magic is tempting.
You need to choose now. Take your time.
Yes, my work will still be there even when this world is in ruins. Which, hopefully, won't happen. Whatever you decide, it will be some months before I depart. You know where to find me. Be clever, godlike. Don't think too much with your heart.
Bring it down.
The dream throne. No match for our might. These ruins were hideous anyway.
God damn. Alright, let me see. Hey, what's up?
Yo.
Have you already shown the video?
Yeah, I thought you had said no because, like I said, it was muted and like you were still just. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll go ahead and show him right quick.
Pull it back up if you want to.
I can pull it back up.
No, it's okay. It's okay. What do you think?
No, I want to pull it back. It was fucking fantastic. It's so simple, but I can't remember a fucking word from it, right?
It's a catchy song. It's gonna marry that girl, 13 years old.
Oh, hey, Carlos. If my daddy don't like it, I'll kill him with his own 12.
Yeah, that part was crazy.
I didn't hear that the first time around.
Right click our pictures, and it'll have a user volume. Oh, unless I can't hear it all.
Carlos? Carlos?
Hold up.
Carlos? Carlos? Carlos?
I've been streaming for like 3 hours and my mic's been unmuted or muted the whole time.
I was told. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I thought it was quiet at first, and then like I saw your mouth moving, and then I'm like, wait, hold on, and I'm like, what are your mic's muted? And then I just see like your mouth just moved to, what the fuck? Just
Yeah, I was pretty disappointed by that.
Yeah, a couple new animes came out, episode 1s, and so that's why I hopped in the JoJo room, so that way, you know, it'd be obvious what I'm doing, not watching JoJo, but you know.
I still have to watch fucking Stone Ocean. Is that what it was?
Stone Ocean, yeah. Well, we don't need to watch the presentation part. Presentation part.
Purchase items, please, please.
Oh. Wait.
He's
you think
losing his team up
think
with
I could go
Rocket.
to town in the middle of this and come back?
Yeah, I don't know about any of that. I've been told some things about team ups. Where'd you go, Christian?
One of my friends wanted to show another friend a song of mine, or not a song of mine, sorry, a song that we had heard recently. So I wanted to get one of my friends' reactions.
Yeah, I'll just ignore it and I'll get him after.
That's cool. I just wondered because you kind of left randomly.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I was
I'm
only.
between two boons.
I didn't want to hurt your feelings, bro. I care about you.
No.
We should get a journal and vow, Loki.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but also the 30% less max life.
Yeah, that is. But that should
The
say regular
ruins.
enemies?
What
No, it's just monsters.
happened? I heard them fall to rubble. It comes, it sings, it dreams.
Get some more honor back.
Punisher is keeping his team up with Rocket, I think. It's fucked. 100%. Don't know why. Don't know because Bucky got 3 ammo.
You've lost any right to my trust,
Yeah,
envoy.
I don't know, bro. I actually haven't been keeping up that much with Marvel Rivals lately. Marvel Wabble.
I'm sorry. I think I need a moment. Smoke and rhyme, we are losing time.
Oh no.
I think she's already slipping away from us. We've got to stop this plague, Envoy.
Permission broken. Permission needed. Permission like roots choking, strangling. Yes, go, go!
A butterfly emerges, a dream of peace.
Well.
Who needs fabric? We still have stock.
Oh, you're back. Okay, well...
I heard that Archmage is the one causing the dreams. Hey. You've been staring off into space for a while now.
No, don't come.
I don't care that you have the dream. I can't change your mind.
Well, if it isn't the Envoy, Thirdborn's greatest hope.
Hope? That's the monster who got us kicked out of Thirdborn.
Come to kill us too?
Why bother when he could burn the city instead?
Oh, good. At least everyone is already being calm and rational.
Oh, if you please calm down, I can explain.
You'd like to talk your way out of everything, wouldn't you? A ruthless deed, a honeyed word, and it all disappears.
Now hang on. What are you here for?
The Adirans fired on the ruins. Didn't you see?
Next it'll be Thirdborn.
If I hadn't given the order, you'd be dead.
Dead? What are you on about?
There was a trade, souls to contain the Dream Scourge.
So your first instinct was to turn our history to rubble?
They're buildings, Moakua. Priceless ones, but ruins. Not even ours. We can't rebuild a lost life.
That's all well and good for you. I'm not leaving until you do right by us. We lost our only home. Ugh!
Sorry, if I had known you'd been exiled, I wouldn't have said anything.
Oh, I wasn't expecting a sincere apology. That kind of Takes the wind out of my sails.
Just let him leave.
Well, go on, get out of here, before I change my mind.
Saved by an Adiran. Again. I hope the tusks eat you whole.
Rough. This is not a good way to leave the place.
Watch your back out here, traveler.
I'm sorry, but before anything else, I need a word with you. Of course, I understand the impulse of wanting to save those in Thirdborn.
You understand the impulse? Where's this going?
But think of all that we lost because of you and that monster.
I wasn't willing to sacrifice half of Thirdborn.
Again, I understand the impulse, Envoy, but you must think of future generations.
Did you really just say think of the children to justify killing? I've heard enough. Even Ludwig wouldn't go that far.
Ludwig is a fool. Her brain has rotted away with the rest of her. We have no reason to believe that the Dream Scourge has been stopped, by the way. It certainly hasn't stopped Dream Scourge from appearing everywhere else in the Living Lands.
Then maybe we turn a few more of these ruins into heaps of rubble. I can't see anything good that's come out of them. Maybe stop talking while you're ahead.
Years of lost history found, just in time to be erased by two Adiran fools.
I'm not going to apologize for putting lives over some ruins.
I suppose I thought you were smarter than this. How disappointing. Reengrim knows more about the Dream Scourge than the dead woman burning down homes.
I hate to say it, Yatsley, but we're not changing anyone's mind today. Let's talk later. Just the two of us.
Fine, fine. You're right. It's done. Let's just focus on getting to the garden.
While that parting is probably the closest Ludwig gets to friendly, I'm not looking forward to our paths crossing again.
Frankly, I'll take any opportunity we get to ruin Ludwig's day.
I'll say this much for the Inquisitor. She's stubborn, like a rat. And we gave her everything she wanted.
I'd say we shouldn't stay on her bad side, but I'm not sure she has any other sides.
You know her better than any of us. What's your read?
And Ludwig has a weakness. We just have to discover it if we want to stop her.
My vote's on a pack of small, enthusiastic dogs. Wait, was that an if?
Well, the joke's on her in any case. Ludwig won't get very far without that map. She'll be scratching her skull.
Somehow, I don't think she'll let that stop her for long.
And Ludwig definitely strikes me as someone who doesn't leave food on her plate.
I can deal with her if I have to.
I believe it. And we'll cross that bridge with you when we get to it.
Ludwig and her steel garrote have the numbers and the power, but we have spunk and a map. And that might just be enough to find the garden before she does.
We're all competing for the same thing. A place we barely understand, with no guarantees of what we'll find there. Still, I am determined to reach the garden, above all else.
Oh, that's just a pile of Sokka.
The same ways? You know something we don't?
Generally, debatable, but about the garden, definitely. You won't find a blessed thing. This wild beetle chase of yours is a Padraku waste of time. To get to the garden, you have to go through Galawain's tusks. The land is made of lava and acid. It wants to eat you alive.
So it's tough odds. We've gotten this far together.
Tough odds is an extra Zarb jumping in at the last minute. This is a long trek, on foot, through a land that can barely support life. I don't have to be a Blessed Day Oracle to know this won't go how you think it will.
to find the cause of the dream scourge in the garden is our best clue.
And all your clues come from one source. You've been following a voice in your head. What do you know about Sapadal? How do you know you can trust them?
They're not just in my head, they have a powerful connection to the Audra here.
I hate to be the voice of reason, but we are talking about a god. There are limits to what we can even comprehend.
I have a powerful connection to my Blessed flute, but I'm not about to take orders from it.
What's on your mind, Marius? What bothers you so?
Because I can scream until I'm blue in the face, and you people would still rather trust the Envoy's pet headache demon. And now you want to drag us through the deadliest region in the world because a sleeping god said so.
You've been acting odd since we left Emerald Stair. What's going on with you?
Oh, I've been acting odd. Me. Need I remind you that we're talking about jumping off a cliff?
My family's falling apart.
I'm done here. Do whatever Blessed planning you want to do. You don't need me for that.
Let's just take a breath, Marius. You don't mean that.
Nope. I said what I said. Come get me when it's time to go.
Poor Marius. Some things really rattled him.
I've never seen Marius like this. Something's going on with him, but I don't know what.
Be gentle with him. Or if not gentle, understanding.
Well, hopefully Marius will be okay soon. We have to get going if we want to get to the garden before Ludwig.
We won't get far unless we look after each other. Now's your chance.
I know what you're gonna say. Marius, you need to slow down. Think about your feelings. Well, I don't want to think about my feelings. So just let me be alone for a bit.
I don't know what got you so upset. What got you so...
How should I know? I don't know what's going on in my head half the time. Just the thought of going back to Galawain's tusks makes my heart feel like it's going to explode. I sweat, my ears ring, I can't breathe. When it seems like we're really heading there, I feel like I'm dying.
Breathe, Marius. You're safe here.
Right. Thanks. I understand not wanting to go back, but why can't I just thinking about it makes me feel ill. I need some time alone, Envoy. I need to get some rest. I'll be ready to go when the time comes.
Okay.